Welcome to the Springboard Hangout with Comfort Okran. Today's episode is special because it's all about opportunity, it's about collaboration, and it's about how the agri-food system here in Ghana is an opportunity for all of us. You know, the Springboard Hangout is an initiative of the Springboard Roadshow Foundation in partnership with the Ghana Grows program. And the MasterCard Foundation and Springboard Roadshow are running or implementing the Ghana Grows program. So we very focus on the opportunities that exist in the extended value chain for agribusiness, and ATVET. So in today's edition, we're looking at a group, the Nkabom Collaborative. They are based on the University of Ghana campus, and they have something interesting, something that would expand exponentially in my perspective. You know, saying, once I hear that something is going to bring new ideas in the space for persons within the ages of 15 to 35, I must go and see what is cooking in that pot. So I went to UG and I saw what was cooking in the pot, and I said, guys, telling you for no. So I'm bringing you the lowdown, you understand? So here on today's Hangouts, it's about Nkabom. We're joined by learned people, but I've told them that here, we play. So they for calm down. So they've agreed. So we are coming back shortly, and then we'll learn more about the Nkabom Collaborative, and most importantly, how you that you're watching us today can benefit, whether you are in the agribusiness space, even you're thinking about it, or anything else. So without wasting much time, we are going for a quick break. When we return, Nkabom is all for you and I.
Learn something new every week and be inspired by innovations, impact, and success stories of individuals making strides in the agricultural, agribusiness, technical, and vocational skills sectors on Ghana Grows Ejuma with Arabo Kumsin and Yabitha. Join us this and every Thursday on Facebook at 7 p.m. at Ghana Grows, also at Comfort Okran A and at Albert N.E. Okran. On Fridays at 4 p.m. on Joy 99.7 FM and on Sundays at 5:45 p.m. on TV3. Ghana Grows is an initiative of MasterCard Foundation in partnership with the Springboard Roadshow Foundation. If you are a young person and you want to be a part of our various interventions, call or WhatsApp Ghana Grows call center on 0308 255 775. Follow us on all our social media handles. Ghana Grows Ejuma. Hope Day.
Welcome back from the break. I hope you called somebody to be part of it because this conversation is going to be very rich. So I have in the studios with me today Professor Richmond Aryeetey. He is the lead for the Nkabom Collaborative. And on my immediate right, I have the one and only Dr. Hayford Ayerakwa. He is the lead for education. So you get some small inkling, yes, education for the Nkabom initiative. So let's start with Prof. Sir Richmond, what is the Nkabom initiative?
All right. Thank you for having us here. Nkabom is an exciting new program that we are bringing you from the University of Ghana, but also from other universities in Ghana. There are about 6 universities in Ghana that are involved in it, plus AGI. Yes. So the issue is that a lot of young people want something better for themselves. However, it's challenging for them to break through financing, getting into opportunities, someone opening doors for you. And yet, the agri-food sector is a big area that employs a lot of people. Except that for many years, we've been doing it as slash and burn and, back-breaking farming. But there's technology that can help us to be able to do that and really create something big for our young people. That's what Nkabom is about. By the way, the word Nkabom means unity.
One and
Let's
only
do
unity.
it together.
Let's do it together. So you have 6
All
institutions
of us working
together to make this Nkabom work.
Exactly.
So that's a high level. So if we look at it from the angle, because we've been working on because we had the opportunity to work with the foundation for the past 3 years, we've been looking at the opportunities as extended value chain for agribusiness and ATVET. But in this case, we are going to focus on agri-food, right?
Agri-food. And let me take time to explain that a little bit, because usually when people think about agri-food, they are thinking about farming. But it's more than that. What we are looking at, we like to call it food systems, sustainable food systems. Now, that sounds like a big word, but basically what it is we call it from farm to fork, from production, where you are growing food or you are harvesting food from the wild, whichever processes. Somebody has to take it and do some processing with it. If it is groundnut, sometimes we roast it and then we turn it into groundnut paste. That's a process. Somebody has added value to it. Well, beyond that, somebody has to take it from where it is produced, maybe somewhere in the north, and bring it down south. That's a distribution process. There's a whole lot of businesses around that. In fact, that's where people make more money than even the production. And then somebody has to then market it at the marketing centers. By the way, we see malls and all kinds of supermarkets here. Most of us, we are still buying our food from the market.
Well, we like Agublushi, we like Madina Market, we
like our market inside there. We like it.
Because when you go, the lady smiles at you and talks to you.
And not only that, there's a lot of money in the market.
Exactly.
I grew up selling. I have been selling all my life, by the way. I used to sell at Kaneshi Market. And there are people selling all kinds of things. And if you ask how much money, you see that they are holding a lot of money there, but the amount of capital they are turning around
on a daily basis.
It's a lot of money. But I haven't finished that journey. So I started you from production.
Yes.
We reached the market. But then somebody has to buy it and take it home and prepare it. And then we consume it.
Yeah.
So when we think young people come into agri-food, we are not only saying go and farm. We are saying that think along this pathway. Are there places where you can fit something, an idea that has come to you that you want to be known by and change something? And there are many stories we can tell you about people whose lives are being transformed in this. So don't just think, I want a job, I want to be employed by a bank or something. There is a whole value chain that every one of you can find yourself playing in that area.
So you see, there's a whole lot that we can do along that value chain. So now that he mentioned the value chain, Hayford, I'm wondering, so if I'm a young person and you have introduced me to the opportunity.
Exactly.
How do I take advantage of Nkabom?
Nkabom presents you a well thought through pipeline. We know that there are different kinds of people out there, those who already may have some ideas around the food system. There are those who are already doing some, buying to sell from different vendors. It's part of the system. There are those who also are trying their best wherever they are, maybe in the rural area, in the urban area, to put, a seed into the soil and turn it around and bring out a product. So we have 3 sub-objectives that we work with within Nkabom, actually 4, but the 3 is what is applicable to the broader community we are dealing with. Number 1, we have what we call the education pillar, which focusing on capacity building and experiential learning. And capacity building in the sense that if you go to our higher institutions of learning, we have a number of specialized courses that tends to teach some of these things and build capacity of our students. So you can have marketing as a course standing alone. You can have crop science. You can have agricultural economics, agribusiness, nutrition. All these are fantastic specialized areas. And we've been producing excellent experts over the years. So we have developed a PhD program which is focusing on sustainable food systems, which then tries to pin all these expertise together. So when we are thinking about a product, you're not just thinking because you want to increase yield, but you're also thinking about the nutritional implication for those who have to consume it. You are thinking about the tastes and preference. You are thinking about who would take it. So we have developed that, and young people who want to build a career within the food systems value chain can take advantage of this PhD offer, which would come on stream very soon. Now, the second part of that education pillar is what we call experiential learning, where we take young people and give them an overview of the specific areas that we see potential. And we didn't just list them, we engage young people to find out from them, these are the opportunities. What are you interested in? And young people told us the areas that they potentially are looking at. But we didn't end it there because it has implication for market, policy, etc. So we engage broader stakeholders. And then they tell us, oh yes, these are very good areas. These are very good potential areas that people can make a lot of returns. And now we put together a curriculum, a course, a short experiential course. So you get an overview, and then we have partners that we've engaged who are doing this and making business out of it. And so we have an agreement with these people where we actually engage and pay them for you to go and have experiential learning opportunities. So you do. We are not just doing the talking, we are doing the talking and the doing. So you have your hands on, oh, so this thing we are talking about, this is how it is done. You've actually had a feel of it. So that's the first part. We also guided that, and that takes me to the second thing.
Let me find out. So we have the PhD courses. We also have the short courses. The short courses, is it like, I mean, because last week I had the opportunity to talk to a friend of mine, a young lady who had been through the roadshow for a number of years. And she said she's now learning communication, but she has applied to be part of the Nkabom Collaborative program. And I was like, short course. And I was like, what is marketing going to do with Nkabom? So help me. Unravel it so that those of us who don't, unravel it for us.
Yeah, so marketing, we see as it plays a strong role. Now, number one, whatever you are doing, like Richmond said, it is farm to fork. Yeah. Someone must tell you this is available. Someone must move it from one point for you to even see to want to take it. Someone must tell you the value that this is offering you over maybe another product. And so that is a huge opportunity. And sometimes it's not because people are not doing it, and you and I know. Oftentimes you have, during production season, a lot of, it's in abundance, bumper harvest. Yeah. And then we sit in urban areas and are still struggling to get it because somebody is not bringing it to us. We need people who can understand, oh, this is available. Let me put together, you may not even have the money, but you can easily identify potential consumers, put them together, oh, there's this market available. If I produce this vegetable, I can supply to X number of people, and that is money. So it's a huge thing, market access for whatever we are doing. So all our courses, from the word go, everybody who comes on board, you don't just come with an idea. We ask you who potentially is going to be the end user of this, of your product.
I like that. I would like to explore a little bit, but I need to go for a quick break. When I return, we'll continue this conversation and we'll be right back. Welcome back from the break. We are today hanging out with the Nkabom Collaborative from the University of Ghana. They have a new program on stream, and it's amazing, especially for young persons between the ages of 15 to 35, and most importantly, for young women. So you need to learn, you need to know, and then take advantage of this opportunity. So before we went on the break, Richmond, Hayford was saying that the short courses are holistic in nature. They look at the entire value chain and how it can support you. But what I want to find out from you, Is it just anything that you talk about apart from agri-food though? Let me put that caveat in because I know we are focusing on agri-food.
Yes.
Is it any part of the value chain that you talk about, or when I come in there, let's say I want to start growing maize, or I want to start adding value to cucumber, for instance, can you support me in that?
Okay. Along the value chain, there are so many opportunities. We started developing the short courses, and now we are around the last I count, around 20 short courses. I mean, and it keeps developing. There are some that we haven't developed. But I think that we know that those who are coming in, they already have something in mind, like you have mentioned. If we come, we let you understand what the entire value chain has to offer. But if you have a particular need, what we will try to do is that we'll match you with somebody who has expertise in the hands-on part of it. Because, I mean, we would take you through the principles for, if you want to do, let's say, cucumber farming. Yeah. There's a certain skill that is needed for doing that. If you want to do lettuce, there's a certain skill. But there's some place where they converge. So we would train about vegetable production in general. Right. You get more than you wanted to get. But then when it comes to, how we say it, agronomy, where you actually show how it is done, we want you to finish and go back and go and do it. Yeah. So we'll link you to a production site. Then you will be given your own bed and you are helped to do it. So by the time you finish what you wanted to do, you would have gained the basic understanding of how it's done, but you also live with the practical understanding and knowledge, actually the competence of how you actually do it.
Hayford, let me find out. So how long is the short course? I mean, give and take.
So short courses on average takes about 2 to 3 weeks. In some instances, it might take about a month. Now, it's important to clarify that it doesn't end there. Whatever we do, the people we train have an opportunity to move on to a next level where they can now develop their ideas. And at that point, there is some support, financial support, and mentoring and coaching support to help you to be able to now bring that idea that from ideation phase to some tangibles. And then that is the entrepreneurship pillar. And based on whatever ideas you have, we will look at it. Different ideas will come onto the table. There are people who are experts in that area. They will look at it and see all the ideas that come. And then once you are selected at that point, you get support. And then you can now move on to product development, where beyond that, you get additional support to now move whatever in prototype you have to product, where now we expect to see that we have your product on the shelf, or your product is now getting to the market, making sure that it is no longer an idea, it's not a product. So that is really something that, so if you come in and you want to add value to cucumber, I mean, what is the end, the question I asked earlier, who are you trying to do this for? And where is the market? So then you get that expertise. We'll take you to value addition. We have factories and laboratories that are specialized in value addition, processing food. And we have some of them on campus. We also have some as external partners we've engaged. And you can then proceed to be assigned to these people. They will handhold you. So you need to go in there with your idea of what you want to do. And then they can guide you through that process. So, okay, this is what you want to do. These are the options available. This is how the end product will look like. And then by the time you are leaving after the short course, you now have a good idea what you want to do. And that helps you to properly pitch your idea for support.
In this case, that means that you get the skills.
You get skills.
And then you also get the
knowledge. You get knowledge.
You get the knowledge.
And you get skills.
I mean, you get knowledge, skills, and then you get potentially mentorship.
You get mentorship, yes.
Yes. And then also maybe if I am good enough, I may get some.
Depending on your idea.
Depending on my idea.
If your idea is sexy pa.
Sexy pa.
Then that one we can't let you go. We are there with you. We are voting with our pockets.
Have you thought of what the ticket number looks like? Or it depends on the product the person is coming up with?
In April, we identified close to 200 young people who were sold on this idea. And they really wanted to, come and learn and figure out, can they do something for themselves? Everybody came with an idea, and some people have even started doing things already. And we asked them to pitch the idea. They had coaches there listening to the idea, helping them shape it. Out of that, we've selected 100, and everybody is getting some dollars.
How much dollars? Let us know, because
So-
when we hear dollars,
You
we'll be attracted.
want to see the ticket amount.
Yeah. We want
So
to know.
everybody is getting $1,000 worth of the funding that we are giving to start with, just to think about the idea that they are proposing and create a prototype of it. So but we are not just allowing you to do it on your own, because we are linking them with mentors to guide them, because we know that Obrasha say hiyamamwa. Maybe I like plenty.
Yes. So if you are listening to us and you want to find out more about the Nkabom initiative, where do we find out more?
Yes, so you can actually look out for us on our socials.
Okay.
We have Nkabom. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, now X.
Okay.
And then
The university website also.
LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or you can just go to their websites,
Yes.
Nkabom, and it's just Nkabom. The money is there, but the money, you have to work small for it. But the small that you work, it keeps you enough space to grow. So don't go anywhere. Let's find out more about Nkabom. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Learn something new every week and be inspired by innovations, impact, and success stories of individuals making strides in the agricultural, agribusiness, technical, and vocational skill sectors on Ghana Grows Ejuma with Arabakumson and Yabitha. Join us this and every Thursday on Facebook at 7 p.m. at Ghana Grows, also at Comfort Okran A and at Albert N.E. Okran. On Fridays at 4 p.m. on Joy 99.7 FM and on Sundays at 5:45 p.m. on TV3. Ghana Grows is an initiative of MasterCard Foundation in partnership with the Springboard Roadshow Foundation. If you are a young person and you want to be a part of our various interventions, call or WhatsApp Ghana Grows call center on 0308 255 775. Follow us on all our social media handles. Ghana Grows Ejuma. Hope Day.
Welcome back from the break. I think I love the fact that persons between the ages of 15 to 35, this is your time, so please don't let it pass by you. Go to the website, go to their social media handles. We're talking to the Nkabom Collaborative, and they are making waves. One of the things that I think is very interesting for me is to see persons with disability or displaced people being empowered. By any chance, does this Nkabom Collaborative look at that segment of society?
I'm so happy you mentioned that. So there are two categories of persons that we want to include in this, and these are those who are internally displaced. For them, they have a special, placement in our selection process.
Okay.
And then we also want to focus on those who have any kind of disability. And this is where our counseling and careers directorate helps us. They really helps us to be able to engage them and prioritize their needs.
Okay.
Because they also have a role to play, not only in the economy, but also they have something to offer. And so they have a special place in the way we develop our programs.
Oh. So, hey, if you know anybody who is displaced, any person with disability between the ages of 15 to 35, let the person come there. But let me find out from you. You know, when they come and they learn, do you have, because you told us that you had, you know, some people who have gone through parts of this program. So I'm presuming that you do have some interesting stories to share. Do you have any to talk to us about?
Yes, so we do. The first batch of persons we took through the entrepreneurship bootcamp, we're fortunate to have one person with visual disability, and he is very excited about entrepreneurship. And so he's actually made it to the next level.
Wow.
Yes, and he's getting all the support, and he is looking forward to getting to acceleration. And for us, this is something that we are particularly excited about, and looking forward to giving him all the support he needs to make sure that his business actually succeeds. Yeah.
Now, you know, if you're watching us today, doesn't matter which medium you're using, I want to encourage you. You be part of the Nkabom Collaborative, because I've seen the difference, understanding the opportunities in the agribusiness space, in the agri-food system can make for you. And once, I mean, we have the opportunity, since we've started the Ghana Growth Program, we've interacted with over 400,000 young people. And what we hear from them is that based on their understanding now they are daring to dream. And here you are not just daring to dream, you are actually giving the opportunity, the support, the tools, the money.
I know.
To make it. So what are you still sitting there and looking at me for? I beg you, take your phone now, go to their website, Nkabom Collaborative, and apply. Because if you don't start, God will give you all the opportunities. But if you don't take the personal initiative, none of it will come to pass. So I'm encouraging you, please, 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 sign up and let's hear your story among the success stories. Of course, you say it all started at the Hangout. And yeah, that's cool. So as we wrap up today, Hayford, what 2 ideas would you like to leave with our people who are watching us today?
Well, so if you're a young person watching us today or listening to us wherever across the globe, number one, believe that it is possible and commit yourself to consistently learning about what that dream is about. And if you do that, you would gain the knowledge, and once you get opportunity to add the skills to it, nothing can stop you. But I want to believe that as a young person listening to us, believe you can, and you are right, and you want to see your story, you want to hear and write about your story. I'm sure Comfort will be happy to publish your story someday.
One touch.
Yeah.
So, Prof,
Yeah.
Nkabom has come to stay. Nkabom is making the opportunity for young people who want to try the agri-food system to support them, hold their hand into it. In your dream as the lead for the Nkabom initiative, what would make you smile in about 5 years' time?
I would like to see that young people are the ones who are running the big stuff when it comes to agri-food in Ghana. I mean, for many years, a lot of the issues along the value chain, you have, older people, and they are tired. But you have the ideas. In fact, there are 3 words that Nkabom Collaborative at University of Ghana we like to be identified with. And it's printed at the back of the T-shirt that he's wearing. It says empower. Mm-hmm. Empower means that you have to bring out what is inside of you, but you need some ingredients, some ink to go inside. Mm-hmm. Then that will come out. The second one is innovate. Do the ideas differently, the way you can see it in your mind's eye, and then achieve. If you are able to put these 3 things together, you can do great things, and you will forever be remembered for it.
Folks, today we've hanged out with Prof. Richmond Aryeetey and Dr. Hayford Ayerakwa. As they said, it's time for you to, number one, innovate, two, be empowered, and most importantly, to achieve. Therefore, until we come your way next time with another insightful edition of the Springboard Hangout, know that you are blessed. You are loved. You are the most important person in the whole wide world. We love you. Bye.
Zimbabwe, yeah. Here's where we turn around. Here's where we turn around. Make that change.